Welcome to Matty G Sportscast.
Matty G, most trusted sportscaster from being right.
That's right, my man.
Oh,
Oh, made it awkward there, man. Alright, guys, so today I'm joined by my little brother, Isaac Bean, a student athlete at Pine Grove Middle School.
Yes, sir.
So let's get right into it, man. Let's get right into it, alright?
Right into it.
Let's just go for the home run right here.
Excited,
For the
man. I'm
touchdown.
nervous.
You nervous?
I'm
It's
nervous.
your first time being on a good
Hey.
podcast, ain't it?
Hey, 60 subscribers, working on 70.
Yeah, I'm working on 70.
Ooh, kind of
I
nervous.
think
Got
we're at
72.
66 right now, right?
66 people about to watch me, man. I'll make sure I'm looking good for the ladies. Anyway.
Anyway, so you know, my goal for podcasting is to end up being as big as Joe Rogan and Colin Cowherd.
You talking about the one that like streams and stuff? The real million followers, like the big one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to have a big fan base one day, and I don't know what the nickname would be. Like, what would be a good nickname for my fan base?
Hey, the Matty fam.
The Matty fam?
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually sounds pretty nice. The Matty Kingdom. Oh, the Kingdom.
Hey,
The
shout
Kingdom.
out to our brother-in-law for letting us
Oh,
use
shout out
Preseason.
to our brother-in-law,
Yeah.
Mark Prain. He's working on this new deal for OBS software. It's a company. I can't remember the company's name, but I'll put it in the link in the bio,
Description.
in the description. My fault. I'm so new to this, guys. Like, I'm still like 2 months into this, and I'm still learning stuff
Hey,
every day. So
2 months and almost 70. That's
2 months and almost
big,
70.
big.
That's big. I'm making big moves, guys. I'm big strides, big moves, you name it. So let's get right into it. Isaac, so tell me, Pine Grove Middle School. You know, I know you were nervous because you went to Highland, and you were nervous at first going into Pine Grove. But what made you want to play football?
Well, I got there and all the kids like talking about it, and everybody talking about how great it's gonna be at practice that day. We get practice with pads and all that. And I was like, that sounds fun. And then I got in the gym class one day when we were stretching. The coach rolled over to me and was like, how old are you? I was like, 13. He was like, why don't you play football? You're an athlete. So yeah, I said, my parents will let me. So I was like, why don't you go home and ask? Because I really liked you. So I went home and asked. My dad thought about it. My parents were really worried about it.
Because of the concussions, it's actually scientifically proven that sometimes there has been instances where athletes have died on the field because of head hits.
Yeah.
So
they were worried about that. And then my dad thought about it. And was like, all right, you can play. And then it was like, my favorite thing in school. Gotta go to school every day. Gotta wear my jersey on game days.
oh yeah, that was the best part of doing it at Highland for varsity basketball. Was the little kids always looked up to you, wanted to high five you, and always wanted to. I think one time a kid wanted my autograph. Believe it or not,
Yeah.
a kid wanted my autograph one time. He was like in kindergarten, and he was like, "Can I get your autograph?" Like I was this famous NBA player, and I was like, "Heck yeah, sure, man. Here you go." And I signed my name with cursive like it was a professional handwriting, you know, a professional signature. And yeah, so it's being a student athlete is really an awesome feeling, you know. And I know it's not for everybody, but for the people that do want to be a student athlete and are looking at it, it's an awesome feeling to be. It's an awesome role model to be. But with great power comes great responsibility. That's what Spider-Man said that.
I hate
Great.
those like kids that are like a quarterback or whatever. Like not my quarterback, but like on like movies or something, come to school all cocky and stuff.
Yeah.
I hate that type of athlete.
You don't want to be that type of athlete that's a bully. You want to be a good type of athlete that's a role model and cares about everybody in the school, whether it's someone who's smart and nerdy or someone who's goth. Like, who cares at the end of the day? You know, it's just, you know, you gotta be diverse is the word, I think. But
Dodgeball. We ain't gonna get into that time.
yeah.
We're not getting that.
So yeah. So tell me, Isaac, what are your thoughts about your upcoming season? Have you got the schedule yet, or?
Hopefully we're gonna have an upcoming season.
Hopefully, because the COVID-19 just threw a wrench in everybody's plans. Like there was 2020 happened, and then COVID-19 happened, and it was like a grenade. Like they threw it, and it was like and blew up every bit of our dreams and inspirations and everything. It was just crazy.
If we do have a season, I'm very looking forward to it. It was so fun last year, and hopefully we'll have that same vibe or whatever this coming
mentality
this coming up here. Hopefully we'll have a good season. Last year we were what, 8-2. Really good. Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, just in case y'all want my high school football predictions, I predict Lowndes winning 7A, and I predict Lee County winning 6A. And that's very bold because Valdosta is really good, but I feel like they're going to choke.
So we killed Valdosta. That's really good.
Yeah, but like when it comes to 6A, Lee County is like really good. Like compared to Valdosta, like they always beat Valdosta.
And my boy right here might be playing football this year.
Yep, that is right. This is my senior year. This is my senior year of high school, and I might play football for the school I'm attending, but I don't know yet.
So,
and we haven't got my papers in yet, and we haven't signed me up yet. So I will keep y'all updated. I wish you didn't break that news, but it's all good because it had to come out either way. So yeah, guys, I might be playing football for a school in Atlanta. So yeah.
How do you feel about your coming up season if you have it?
If I have a upcoming season, I want it to be a great senior season. I won't care if I'm on the field as much as long as I'm at practice and I can prove that I can be a part of the team and the culture of the locker room and the vibe is positive and the whole vibes are positive, then I would be happy. The locker room environment is positive. I'd be happy. Even if I have to sit on the bench my senior year, I mean, at least I'm still part of an awesome football team for my senior year. But I don't know yet. I still have to make the team. So we will see, guys. We will see. And now we're going to get into something. Well, we're going to do one more question, and then we're going to get into something else. But how do you feel about FCA?
FCA's a good.
Are you in FCA?
I'm not.
Right.
FCA is a really good program, but I don't want to get into my beliefs or nothing on here. But it's a good thing, but it's just not for me.
So yeah, yeah. So we're gonna get into a whole nother topic right now, guys. Hold on one second. The gaming flashback. So I know a lot of my subscribers and fans of the kingdom of Planet Earth's Most Trusted. And tell me that doesn't sound fire. The kingdom.
Amen.
The kingdom.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, it makes my heart flutter every time I say it. The kingdom.
The kingdom, baby.
Kingdom.
Woo!
Yeah, the kingdom. So I'm sure my fans in the kingdom of Planet Earth's Most Trusted Matty G Sportscast wants to know what I feel about gaming. Well, there are two games I love to play on the PS2 for flashback throwback gaming, and NFL Street was one of them, and I used to get so mad every time I played NFL Street.
I remember the beach thing where like you got so many points ahead and like turn the beast mode, like not unstoppable.
Oh, the beast mode unstoppable option makes me mad every time. Like it just triggers me.
Like y'all know in racing games where you like build up and then you can just hit the button.
The turbo. And then the turbo makes you extremely fast.
Yeah.
Well, this, the turbo here makes you extremely good, and it's like the beast mode button. And if you get enough tackles or get enough interceptions or rock the mess out of somebody, you'll get it. And then you'll be beast mode, and when you have the ball, nobody can stop you, and you score. And sometimes I've lost by the beast mode button, and I do not like that at all. So just imagine this. So you're winning by a touchdown. You're winning by 1 point. And you have to score again to win the game. And they just intercepted the ball. And now they're on beast mode. And they're about to, and let's say we're going to 13. It's like 17.
7-7. Let's say you're going to 14, 7-7.
It's 7-7 and you're going to 14.
And there's no field goals.
And there's no field goals. So you have to go for 2.
Like your controller literally stops. There's no stopping it.
So you either go for 1 or 2. But you can't go for 1 because there's no field goals. But the beast mode button hits. And that's what I call it. I don't know what it's called, but I call it the beast mode button. Because you can't stop it. No matter how hard you try, you can't stop
Your
it.
controller literally stops.
Your controller vibrates. Like literally you're on the controller and it's vibrating and you're shaking and you're getting mad and you're like seeing red. It's ridiculous. And I've never got so mad about a game before until I played NFL Street. It's just ridiculous. And I remember watching Troy Dan play it, and I was like, oh, this game is pretty cool. I can definitely beat anybody in this game. This is easy. But then, once that beast mode button comes on, I remember Troy Dan was raging about it, and he was like dropping the F word and like yelling as loud as he could. And I'm like, it's not that bad. But then when I saw it, I was caught doing the same thing Troy Dan was doing. So it was like the beast mode button. So let's say you're 7-7 and you're going to 14. And the beast mode button hits. That's game. He scores, and then he gets the 2-point conversion with the beast mode button still on. The beast mode button still on. Game. And I remember, you know how people say you either live by the sword or die by the sword? Sometimes I live by the sword, but sometimes I die by the sword too. So it was just really crazy. There's another game I like on the PS2. I haven't played it yet. But I just saw it like 2 hours ago. It's called March Madness 2003, and it's basically like March Madness, of course. And you can use any D1 college. If I had to choose a D1 college, I would use the Kentucky Wildcats, Big Blue all day. I love college basketball. It's really a tough one between college football and college basketball, but I like both of them. It was sad that March Madness was canceled, but safety comes first, guys. Safety comes first. Remember that. And I hate to wrap this up, but it's getting late. So I want to thank y'all so much for subscribing to me. 66 subscribers. Go follow this man right here, Isaac.
Isaac_Beam4.
Isaac_Beam4 on Instagram and IB97 on Snapchat. Go subscribe to my channel, Matty, on YouTube, Matty G Sportscast, and make sure Matty G Sportscast is on your Apple Podcast, your Google Podcast, your Spotify Podcast, and your Anchor Podcast.
Play it in the car on the way to work.
Play it in the car on the way to work, so that way you have that positive vibe from the kingdom. And you are watching Planet Earth's most trusted Matty G Sportscast.
We'll catch y'all later.
Catch y'all later.